way that I counter it. Oh, my opponent could have gone for the Von Hennig. Maybe he'll go for the... Yes, he does go for the Alien Gambit. Okay, well, Ser Hobby Loss. Maybe you've seen my video today that I posted about the Alien Gambit. Maybe you didn't. For those of you who have seen the video that I posted today, will know the setup that I recommend against the Alien Gambit. So this is very, very well placed, this. So basically, the idea is that I stop knight e5. I obviously stop the attack on f7. And I think here I can play the move h6. Now it's fine. I basically just delay the move h6 until I've got all the pieces on the ideal squares, and then I can boot the knight away. I believe that's the correct way to go about it, and the way that I recommend in the video. Obviously, the Alien Gambit always looks scary, and white could take. He could take if he really wanted to. But I think I actually covered this exact position in the video, and it's just not good for white to take in this position. So my opponent backs the knight up. We could take the knight. It's probably the principled thing to do. I could also play the move g5, threatening g4. That looks annoying for white to deal with. If like g5, knight to e5, take, that looks pretty good, I think. We can go bishop g7, and yeah, okay. d4 won't be weak, of course, but if he takes on e5, which he probably will, the e5 pawn will probably be weak. Let me keep up with the chat, sorry. Fee and Keto Club, what are you so sad about? What are you so sad about? Hello, I'm from Indonesia, I'm your fan. Rudolph, I don't think I've seen you in the chat or comments before, but yeah, good to see you, man. Thank you for supporting. My opponent takes. Of course, we should take back. I don't believe this is problematic at all for us. We can probably just castle queenside, to be honest. Yeah, okay, this is fine. We can just take this. Do I want to trade the queens? I could go knight d5 and try and attack my opponent, because his king looks pretty weak. I'm obviously up a piece for 2 pawns here. I could take something like rook d1, knight d5, take. Yeah, that looks fine. I like that. c2 also hangs. Don't blow the doors open on the Von Hennig, it needs to be protected. Yeah, so the Von Hennig is a really solid gambit. As in, like, it scores incredibly well. And your white most likely wins the pawn back anyway. Again, if you don't know what I'm on about, stay tuned for tomorrow's video, because I put a lot of effort into it, actually. Here, just take with the king. There's no need to be retreating the knight, and by taking with the king, you also open up your rooks to connect. So just good practice. Let's go rook to g8. I could have maybe doubled the rooks, but I want to see how white responds and tries to defend his position, because this looks ridiculously hard, especially with moves like knight to f4 on the way, and bishop to h3 and bishop to e4. This looks really, really difficult. Perfect timing, about to have dinner. Well, I'm going to be streaming for a while from now. I've only just started streaming, so yeah, honestly, I've been looking forward to streaming all day. I've been looking forward to it all day. Okay, my opponent takes. Alright, should I take with this pawn or this pawn? That's the question. My gut tells me this pawn, because I think I want to play king e6. I think. Okay, yes. If here, then here. What else could I do? What else could I do? My opponent has actually handled this situation quite well. What are you having for dinner, by the way, Aman? And is Aman how I say it, or is it Aman? Like, which one is it? Interested. Okay, so bishop e4. Rook f2. I could just go rook g4, maybe? I I think the plan is probably c5, d4 at the correct moment. Let's start with bishop e4. My bishop is very active here. Okay, Aman is fine then. Cool, cool, cool. Simon, hi from Belgium. Hi, how's it going? What do I study at uni? I study history. I had a seminar on West German politics post-World War II. We were covering mainly like 1960 to 1963 today. And my lecture was on like Alfred the Great, which, yeah, is interesting. The West German politics module is actually really good. I was very surprised by how good it is. F5 is actually not out of the question. I think I'm going to go king e6, though. Really not obvious where the breakthrough is. It might have been better to not have traded queens there. But of course, this is a very, very nice position regardless. Very easy position. Okay, yeah, that's an interesting move. Do you want to see a cool move? I could go rook h3. There is g3, though. And I don't really know what I accomplish. Oh, I'm low on time as well. I'm actually going to go king f5. Just applying a little bit of pressure. And my king is perfectly safe here. If c4, I just won't touch anything. I might even challenge on the d file. Fried chicken. What? With just chicken? Or like with something? Big fan of fried chicken, though. Very good. Good choice. Okay, yes. Alright, let's challenge the d file now. Now we have some open lines. If my opponent goes c5 and locks it up, this pawn is going to march to d3 and be a problem. Okay. Ooh, am I getting hit with g4? Oh, I might be getting hit with g4, actually. My opponent doesn't go for it. I think he's missed an opportunity there. Oh my god, I have no time. Literally no time. But I think this is fine. If g4 I can take. So that's fine. Let's take. Oh, that's a bad move. Why have I done that? That's not a good move. Whoa! Okay, thank you. Thank you. Just chicken. Fair enough, mate. Going for that carnivore diet. Bishop d3. In what position? My opponent just offered me a draw. Unlucky, man. Unlucky. Bishop d3. What, here? And then, like, bishop c... Oh, that's nice. But then white has this. And I don't have time for this. Although maybe, like, rook h7, take, something like a5 here. That's fine. What am I planning to do with my history qualification? Well, my initial plan upon joining university was to... Oh, you're at university as well. Makes sense. Oh, bishop d3 earlier. Let me go back and have a quick look. What am I planning to do with my degree? So, previously, I was going to convert to law. Doing, like, a history undergrad and then doing a law conversion is apparently a really good way to get into the law profession. However, I actually have quite a good business that I've been working on for the past, like, 5 years. Not this YouTube, something completely different. And I make a good amount of money from that, so I'm just going to do that. Where bishop d3? Let me see. Where bishop d3? Here? Oh, wait, no, here. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, that should have been quite obvious to me. My thought process was basically I can deflect the king to the f1 square and then win the h2 pawn. That's as far as my thought process went. But I had 3 seconds on the clock, so I'm not going to beat myself up over it. Okay. Okay, 3 litre beer. We always have good games, so let's go. Well, I think we've only played maybe once or twice, but I know that there have been good games. Also, let's make sure to keep these games unrated, please. Unrated, please. Okay, the Exchange Caro-Kann, Panov attack. The Panov is very, very hard to deal with the black pieces. Really, really difficult. And if my opponent goes for the main line with knight to f3, he may not. Okay, he does. One of the other lines is bishop to g5. Hi to Kiko, by the way. One of the lines that I recommend on my channel against this, I actually have a video on it, is the move e6. Essentially going for like a bishop to e7, b6, bishop b7, castles sort of setup in various move orders. However, I've recently been playing this g6 line, going for a quick fiend Keto, and I've been really enjoying it. I think I actually saw it on a Hanging Pawns video. I think he used it in like an over-the-board game that I saw him review, and I was like, that looks really cool. I'm going to try that. So that's what I've been doing recently. I honestly don't know the theory all that well, but I've been really enjoying the positions I've been getting. Queen b3, really? Is that a move? Is that a move? Okay. What's the idea? It's to take. Obviously. Bro does this channel, regular at the gym, does a history degree, runs his own business. Where do I find the time? I couldn't tell you, mate. I couldn't tell you. I've got a girlfriend as well, so she requires plenty of my time too. So, you know, that's another one. Yeah, I love the Hanging Pawns channel. I don't care that he's like technically a rival. Like, I absolutely love his stuff. It's fantastic. If you don't know Stepian, I think that's how you say it. Check him out. He's great. We're a pretty similar level as well. I don't think taking is good for me. I also don't think this... Does knight a5 actually do... Is that a good move? Queen b5 check. Bishop d7. Queen b7. Knight c4. Don't love it. Oh, no, he can't take on b7. What am I on about? My knight covers b7. Yeah, this has to be the move. Knight a5. Knight a5 is a really common move in the Panov attack, by the way. Again, I know it looks strange, unorthodox, uncomfortable. You could use all of those words to describe this, and it is. It's a strange position. But once I get castled, this diagonal no longer becomes a problem, and it's okay. Sir Hobbylos, I had a draw position for 2 seconds. Yeah, you fought back well, to be fair. You fought back well. And I think the queen trade definitely was a good practical idea. Because it was surprisingly difficult for me to do anything on the king's side. Especially once you traded your bishop for the knight. I think that was also a very good decision. Okay. Yeah, I just keep checking that the... chat on the screen is actually syncing with the chat on YouTube. I hope you guys like the introduction of that, by the way. I was actually met up on campus with my brother for lunch today. We do that like every Monday because he's also at the uni, but he lives a bit away from me. Maybe he wants this. Oh no, he wants to retreat the queen. We could just win a pawn. I don't really see a reason not to. Sorry, yes, I was having lunch with my brother, and he suggested that I include the chat on the screen, and I was like, I have no idea why I haven't considered that before. That is an excellent idea. So, yes, that is now in place, and it took me ages. What's my business? Without going into too much detail, I essentially deal in, like, retro video games. So yeah, it's really fun. I enjoy it. Really cool stuff. My opponent will win this back. I just want to get developed. And also the d pawn is isolated. Let's put pressure because there's so many pieces on this file. Yeah, I've been doing it since I was like 15, 16, although it has changed over time, of course. And yeah, it's great. It's great. Bishop c6 looks pretty nice. My bishops look really strong. I can also play the move e6 and really make sure my opponent can't play the move d5. And this is kind of one of the big things in the Panov, especially when the C and D pawns get traded, whether white takes black or black takes white, is if white can't play the move d5 to liquidate the pawn, things can become pretty difficult. You know, let's say I get moves like queen b6, rook to d8. You can see all the pressure building in the position, and it could become untenable for the white pieces. But for now it's okay. For now it is okay. Okay, let's go queen b6. Let's go queen b6, and I want to go rook after d8. My knight is the only piece that I think is not optimally placed once this rook gets to d8. But other than that, this is a beautiful looking position. I could actually consider the move bishop to e4. This can't be taken because of the pin on the knight to the queen. But, I mean, the queen just moves. And, I mean, why is my bishop on the e4 square? That's a bit silly. Don't just make threats for the sake of it. You know, there's got to be a follow-up once your opponent defends. Unless it's undefendable, in which case, of course, go for it, sure. Okay, this looks pretty good. I doubt that I've played this in, like, the absolute best manner, because, I mean, I don't know this position, but this looks really comfortable. This can only be better for black. We have the bishop pair. My opponent has an isolated pawn. Okay, now this makes sense. Now this makes sense. Because if take... and we're attacking the rook and skewering the queen, right? So now I want to play it, because once the queen moves, then I can win the exchange, right? That is really well timed, actually. Awesome. It's a pretty cool tactic. Pretty cool tactic, playing on the pins in the position. Okay. I suppose my opponent can win a little bit of material back for the queen. Yeah. So what? It's like a rook and a knight for a queen. But I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough. We could shift our attention to the C file. Attack the knight if the knight goes back. Not sure. Not sure. What else could we do? I like the look of this move. Queen a6. Just trying to look at some tender parts of the white position. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, knight to b4. That does defend the rook and attack my queen, so that is a good move. Admittedly, I didn't see that for some reason. What can I do? I think queen b5 is a good move. Again, forcing a pawn move out of my opponent. And I'm going to try and boot his pieces around a bit. And here I'm just attacking the knight. The knight is defending the rook. If he moves the knight, he loses the rook. And yeah, if he counterattacks my queen, I'll just take his knight. So that should be pretty much game over. Because with a rook and a knight for a queen, white can continue trying to fight. Like, he has two pieces for a queen. Of course, I'm better. But he can set up some kind of defense with two pieces. However, in this situation, where white is probably going to lose this knight, having a rook for a queen, it's not really enough. It's not enough. So let's take. Okay, that's fine. And we still need to find a way through. I think this move looks quite nice. Any tips for tilt? Tilt is... I'll come to that in a minute. Okay. E5. Viv plays 777. I don't recognize that name either. Is this also your first time on the channel? I like E5 because take, and obviously queen to E1. White could push, but I think I have E4. If white tries to throw in the move bishop to c3 to disconnect my queen from the e1 square, I probably just take on b3, and I'm looking at way too many things in the white position. If takes, I can actually go queen takes d1, check, rook takes, and bishop to e1, and then I take. Viv Plays is new and he found my Caro videos. Well, that is great to hear, my guy. Good to have you on the channel. But any tips for tilt? Just stop playing. Like, everyone's guilty of it. I'm not going to pretend like I'm not guilty of it either, right? But when you're tilting and you know you're playing sucky chess, just stop. Right? Just stop. And I know it's not that easy. Also, this actually doesn't really work. Or does it? Is that a genius sacrifice? Queen b3. Oh yeah, that actually is a genius sacrifice. That's pretty cool. I hope it is. Yeah, just stop playing chess for at least a couple hours, if not just the rest of the day. Yeah, just leave it for a bit. This obviously can't be taken. Now let's take. So yeah, I sacrifice what, a bishop here, which you could argue was unnecessary. However, I think this is a very simple win. The vulnerability of the king and the rook combined. He could deliver a check, but there's no follow-up. So let's just push. Would you say you play better online or OTB chess? I would say OTB. I think I play better over the board than I do online. I would, like, I don't know, you would think that I'm 21 years old. I guess I wouldn't really be considered young anymore, actually. Well, I was thinking, oh, well, if I'm young, then surely I'd be better at online chess and the quicker time formats, but I guess I'm not really young, so it probably makes sense that I prefer slower over-the-board time formats. But even in, like, rapid chess, to be fair, I think I am better over the board. Okay, let's make a new queen. And this is obviously going to be a victory, but we just need to clean up here. So let's get rid of the danger and just, I don't know, win the white pieces. They're a bit awkwardly placed anyway. Pretty interesting game. And hopefully it shows like this G6 line in a good light. Kiko also feels more comfortable OTB. Why do you think that is? I'm just going to take the rook, by the way, because I liquidate the position, and it's a queen versus nothing, so it makes it very easy. This is a pretty common mating pattern. Oh, wait, I have to be careful not to stalemate. Oh, wait, no, this is fine. Yeah, I do have to be careful not to stalemate here, but after this, then I deliver mate. Or if this... Yeah, no, you have to push. So that's fine. Apparently I miss... Did I miss mate? I might have done. Oh, I let the king out a bit. What? Why am I sucking so much? Honestly. Why? Any recommendations for white openings except e4? I think the English is quite good. As much as I personally hate playing against it and just seeing it in general, I think the English is a very good opening. Very easy to play. Not a whole lot of theory. If, you know, I'm sure you can learn all the English theory and all that, but it's not necessary, which is something I like about it. Company Joe reckons 21 is young. See, yes, it is, but in chess terms, it also isn't. Let me just read a few of these comments, so we'll get into another game. Get the challenges coming in. Also, where was my mate in 1? Oh, I guess I can just do this. Yeah, that's true. Whatever, doesn't matter. Oh, sorry, it was Freely to Beer in the game chat, like the chess.com game chat. That's what I mean. Yeah, sorry, no. Freely to Beer, my opponent in the game chat, said you missed mate. That's why I said that. Okay, let me just catch up with the chat. Maybe because when I'm in an over-the-board tournament or any OTB match, my mind is fully committed to chess, whereas when I play online at home, I listen to music or I'm distracted by thing, etc. Yes, that's very true. Very, very true. It is difficult to devote your full attention to it, definitely. Withering, what are you on about? What are you on about? I have no idea. The Botvinnik setup. I actually don't know what that is. Let's search it up. Let's search it up. In the English. Yeah, that looks pretty good. You guys can see this here. This seems to be the Botvinnik setup. I guess you just control the d5 square really nicely, which makes sense. Yeah, and the d3 pawn looks a bit strange, but like as you can see in this photo here, this looks like a relatively typical position. It should be fine. Yeah, I see what you mean, Viv Plays. It looks like a good opening. Okay, next challenge. Let's go. Also, keep them to blitz, please. Blitz with increment. Okay, Bingus Butt. Bingus Butt from Yemen. I did not know that was the Yemeni flag. I did not know that. Okay. I'm going to go for my Irva attack. I believe that's how you pronounce Max Irva's name. D6. All right, all right. Not going for the full Caro, I see. Okay. This is a way to play the position, to be fair. Very similar to the stone wall. Yeah, I can see why that would be the case, Batman. Okay. I'm not going to get what I want, but it's still playable. This is like a check perk. Oh, maybe he plays the check perk, but starts with c6 to throw white off, and then just transpose to the check perk. That's probably what my opponent's doing. Let's just go for something simple. Let's go for something simple. Double fianchetto. Bring the knight to e2. Yes, it is the check perk defense. Let's go d4. Interesting move order. I rate that. I rate starting with c6 first rather than d6. Because people won't really expect it. If you see d6 first, then you might expect c6. But if you see c6, you're expecting d5, of course. Okay. Let me think. c5 is on the way, yes. Bro Alex, is this delayed Caro-Kann is something like that real opening? Well, that is interesting use of English. Oh, no, okay, I see what you mean. No, I don't think the delayed Caro-Kann is an actual thing. My opponent is going for the check perk. I'm rerouting my knight, by the way, because if c5, I want to play c3 to support my center. Also, my knight was just in the way, so in a closed position like this, it's not that big a deal. Do I coach? I do a bit of coaching. I do a bit of coaching, yes. I quite like it, to be fair. I think I'm relatively good at it. Okay, now let's just lock the center up a bit. Let's go f4 and try to take space while space is available. We may strike with e5. We may even strike with f5 and cause a bit of chaos. This bishop is still nice and open on a very, very good diagonal. We do have to watch for this knight moving and opening up some kind of attack, but I don't think there's a problem. Do I take with the c pawn or the d pawn? That's the question. Principle probably says take with the c pawn because you're taking towards the center. I think I should. Although, now I'm thinking about it, maybe taking with this and going for f5 was a better way. That was maybe a better way. Okay. Goes after the pawn. Let's go queen c2. Nice, easy move. Black never got e5 in. That's good for white. Okay, didn't know that. Is there a cue to play? Very keen for a match. Literally just when the game is over, just send a challenge. That's it. Oh, that's a tactic. Okay, missed that. Missed that. Good find. Is there any way I can get out of this? Like a... No, that doesn't do anything. I think I should have taken like this and gone for f5. If I could redo it, I would, but I can't, so... Okay. Do I take? Do I take? Rook takes. Here. 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 I think I'll go for that. I really don't love it, but that's a nice find from my opponent. Okay, let's try and take over the e-file. Ah, my opponent, yeah, misclicked there. Well, I'm not going to take the free rook. Obviously, he was trying to put the rook on e8. So, let's just play queen d3 and allow him to do this. Obviously, this helps my position a bit, because I now do dominate the e-file. Although my opponent could challenge me anyway. He could still do it, because the knight defends the e8 square. But I'm trying to also hit some of the weaknesses in his position. So he defends it. This looks pretty good. Let's go rook e7. It's a friendly game. You can propose a take back also. You can't do takebacks in chess.com, I don't think. I didn't think you could. Oh, I don't know why I missed that move. Okay, I could take the knight. You have to take back. But I don't really have a follow-up. Ugh. My opponent is playing good chess. Playing good chess. It's going to be difficult, but I don't know. We can... Ooh, what is that? I'm running out of time. I can't figure out what I want to do. Let's try and apply pressure. This is a weak pawn after all. We're a pawn down in this endgame, but we can keep fighting. Oh, that's not a good move. That's not a good move. I need to maintain the defense. I'm going to lose it, though. Not good. Except draw. No, Bro, you can win this. You can win this. We don't need to draw. Absolutely not. No. He's got to beat me. I've got no time left, and he's up 2 pawns. He's got to beat me. I like to see my subscribers playing good chess. That's also a good move. Oh, I'm so lost. Knight b1. I can counterattack, though. That's also a very solid move. Very solid move. Okay. Check. I have this. Oh. Yeah. I mean, I was completely lost anyway, so... yeah. Annoying. Where could I have done better? Here, I'm not even that much better. Yeah, black is better here. See, I think I should have taken like this and gone for f5, but the computer doesn't think so. Is this a move? And after this, this? Yeah, that's crazy. GG, mate. That was a very good game. Playing well above your rating, for sure. So, well played. Do you guys like reading chess books? I know Hanging Pawns likes them. I'm a bit stuck contemplating whether I want to buy one for myself. I think chess books can be good. My girlfriend's parents actually got me one here recently, which I initially thought was like for beginners, and I was like, Oh, thank you. Whatever. But then I actually had a look through it, and it's got like some interesting puzzles and whatnot that are like actually decent puzzles and some grandmaster game analysis, whatnot. I think it's a matter of taste. I mean, personally, I learn most of my chess from YouTube and watching YouTube videos, but be interesting to see. I'm not sure where I went wrong in this game. I mean, my setup isn't ideal. Yes, I know that. Okay, computer doesn't like knight b1, but is it just f4? Yeah, I should have just gone f4. That makes sense. Yes, GG Slee Nerd. I think there's supposed to be a P there. I've been playing... I mean, I learned chess, I don't know, maybe 16 years ago. That's crazy, actually. Now I think about it. But I've been playing, like, properly, maybe... how long? Maybe about 6 or 7 years, properly. Yeah, if you... It doesn't matter what level you are. If you want to try a chess book, just try it. See if you like it. Okay, let's play against Ant Tan. Seems to be quite a good player. And of course, we're going to play the Caro-Kann. Exchange variations. Okay, yes, Panov. Boring, boring. Go for the advance. Okay, let's go knight to c6, knight to f3, and let's go g6. Previous game, my opponent played queen to b3. This game, my opponent goes bishop to e2. Apparently, this transposed to a Grunfeld defense. Okay, now it is no longer a Grunfeld. I don't know. But yeah, this is a... I mean, I think it's a relatively comfortable position. I think it's better than the e6 lines, to be honest. But I'm still toying with it, so I'm not sold on it just yet. And yeah, what is that? This is pretty good. What creators did I watch growing up? Agard Mator, absolutely. I think King's Crusher was quite big back then. Growing up. Oh, the Chess Network. The Chess Network was massive. I used to watch a lot of that. Okay, if I take and go knight to e4. Don't know. I could go bishop e6. I know bishop e6 is a move in a lot of these lines. I think it makes sense. If take, then I'll happily take. Does theory matter a lot for 1200 to 1400 level? Not massively. Not massively. Okay, f4. If I take... I think this works. You can't play the move d5. I've got a lot of support for that. What? Take? King h1? I don't see the issue here. Don't see the issue here. And then, yeah, I'm just up, like, several pawns. My opponent will probably win the c4 pawn, that's fine. But we'll end with a very strong bishop. And, yeah, totally blundered d4. Yeah, are we in theory? I have no idea. Maybe bishop e6 isn't theory. Like, I assumed knight to e4 must be a move. Or maybe take knight e4. I'm not sure. Bro Alex, are you playing d5 in Queen's Gambit? It's going to be very sad gameplay. Gambit's like Benko Gambit. Oh, why am I playing d5 in Queen's Gambit? This isn't Queen's Gambit. This isn't Queen's Gambit. I don't know what you mean. Hey man, my friends are suggesting to go to Coach about chess. Should I spend more... Should I go or spend more time learning in YouTube? Do you think you learn a lot watching YouTube? Genuinely, do you? This is supposed to be Caro-Kann. It is Caro-Kann. Okay, knight g4. Threatening mate. There is bishop to f4, so... Okay, probably not. We could just trade the queens. Sorry, not the queens, the bishops. I should probably shut up and actually play chess, shouldn't I? So you don't think you learn much watching YouTube? Is that what you're saying? GNA loves books. Yeah, everyone keeps talking about these woodpecker books. I don't know what they are, but people seem to really like them. Let's put the queen on a5. Let's go e6. Maybe I'm allowing bishop e5, which is annoying. I'm up 2 pawns. Oh, I thought I was only up 1 pawn. I'm actually up 2 pawns, so that's quite good. That's quite good. I'd like to play the move rook c5, I think. That looks like a nice move. Okay. Oh, I don't really want... Oh, no, I can take that. Yeah, let's go for this. Let's go for this. Trades are obviously massively in my favor. Yeah, if you don't find YouTube videos to help you improve chess, then try a chess coach. Why not? Oops, my bad. Exchange Caro-Kann and Queen's Gambit setup, a little bit similar after white played c4, lol. Yeah, it's just the Panov attack, and the Panov is very strange because it takes away a lot of typical Caro-Kann ideas. I think my opponent's trying to do this, by the way, and pin me like this, which isn't a bad idea. Let's shift my queen over, cover the h4 square. Maybe I have ideas of this in the future. Technically, that doesn't stop it. I'm really struggling to figure out a way to convert this. I don't know why. I don't know why. But okay. I'm not going to look at the chat while I try and win this game. Because I need to win this. God, why am I struggling? I need to just get knight d5 in. I need to just get it in. Okay, now I'm going to play it. Faznaz, how's it going? Okay, a7 is hanging. I didn't mean to do that. How are you doing? Rook takes knight. I'm not sure. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, awesome. Awesome. I'm sure I definitely missed some things. Absolutely. Rook takes knight. Where? Here? There's just rook d8. I don't really see an opportunity to go for it. So, GG, Ant. GG. I was quite happy with how the opening went. I actually want to check quickly. So here, g6, castles, knight in. Yes, that's the best move. That's the best move. Awesome. No, when queen is on h-file. Bishop e6 is quite thematic in the Panov. When the queen is on h-file. Okay, let's check. I don't know what you mean. Because if I ever take, then my opponent just takes here. So, yeah, it just doesn't work, I don't think. I mean, even if my opponent were to take... Okay, yeah, I get your point. You're taking here, but you could just take with the pawn. Even if my opponent couldn't throw this in. So I don't think it works. Although I see where you're trying to come from with this. Okay, let me just check the chat. Yeah, hi Faznaz again. Good to see you. He's a regular in the normal videos. Do I watch Alex Banzea? I have seen a couple of his videos. I don't know. I'm not a massive fan. I've got no issue with Alex. He's clearly a really good player. I think I don't know. I think I struggle with his accent. I think that's all it is. Who are the best Caracan YouTubers except you, of course? I think Alex is quite a good one. I think Hanging Pawns is quite a good one. I really like Hanging Pawns, and I know a lot of my viewers like Alex. Been very busy lately working away. Wish I could spend more time tuning into your streams. No worries. You can always watch them back when you have time. Don't know how I missed that mate and that d4 pawn, but good game. Yeah, good game, Mant. After e4, I have the highest win rate versus the Caracan out of all possible first moves for black. By the way, I've got a lot of success with the Panov. Yes, the Panov is very, very strong. Very strong. What? Super kill, triple brilliant, Rucksack, and the Panov. I don't think super kill, triple brilliant, Rucksack is an actual chess move, mate. Yes, Chess Academy is also good. Also good. Pretty sure at the end there was some bishop rook mate. I'm not too sure for white. For white? No. No, surely not. No. I know that... Oh, yes. Danya also has some good ones. Danya's just great in general. The only thing I had to be concerned about is, like, bishop to h6 ideas. But I always have the threat of mate, and that was my point. Thanks for your 1,000 to 2,000 e-reader series. Very educational. Maybe analyze deeper. Change from 10 rapid to 15 plus 10 with your mindset. 600 to 950. That is really good progress. How long did that take you? Yeah, I love Naroditsky. Love Naroditsky. Yeah, my bishop always prevents mate, so that's fine. You are correct, Liam. Okay, next game. Whoa, we've got a lot of challenges. A lot of challenges. Let's go. It's me, Barkeen. Any thoughts on Stepyan's recent bird opening content? I think I've watched one of them. And... Or maybe he was playing the Dutch, actually. But a lot of the ideas transpose. It was very interesting. Okay. To the player that's playing me now, you don't need to move the queen unless I attack it. Right? Knight f3 doesn't attack your queen. Knight c3 attacks your queen. But here, you're voluntarily moving your queen again. Which you don't need to do. Don't need to do. Would love to have a rematch a bit later if that's allowed. Yeah, potentially. Potentially. I have done that before. Oh, I need to have my creatine at some point. I can't forget that. Can't forget. Okay. Let's go h3. Let's go d4. I was trying to look for sacrifices on f7. I should have left the bishop there. I should have left it there. I don't think it worked anyway. Okay, let's go c3. I just like the move c3. Nice and solid. Probably play knight bd2 at some point to protect my knight and relieve my queen of her defensive duties and unpin. Alex Jackson. I also don't recognize that name, so hiya. What do you reckon on his bird content? What do you think of it? Better question. How to counter Scandi. I actually do have, I think... a couple videos on my channel in it. I basically just play knight f3, bishop e2 castles. I play it really slowly, and I go for d4, c4. My opponent, though, has played it weirdly, so I'm playing it differently. Do you dry scoop, or are you not a psycho? I prefer taking the pills. However, I am out of them, so I'm dry scooping, because I hate the taste of creatine, right? It's the one that I take is unflavored, but I hate it. And what am I going to say? What was I going to say? Yeah, my thought process is I hate dry scooping it, and I also hate mixing it in with water and drinking it. But if I dry scoop it, then my torture is shorter, right? There's a shorter time of discomfort if I dry scoop it. So, yeah. I guess I'm a bit of a psycho. Thought of using gummies. Aren't they way more expensive, though? I think that's my issue with it. I prefer the pills, because they're not too expensive. But also, the creatine I'm currently using, I got as a gift from one of my mates at the gym. So, yeah, I gotta use it. Gotta use it. About 2 months daily. That's a really good return from 2 months. Really good. About 2 hours in daily for chess now. Now I'm missing to train some London Caro Lopez standard openings. Cool. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. How long have you been streaming for? Only a few times so far. Only a few times. Do you watch the normal videos? Okay, this looks like a great position. This bishop is dominant. Because I've got this, like, dark squared pawn structure, my light squared bishop is really important. And now my opponent's traded off his light squared bishop. My light squared bishop is great. I enjoy playing something other than the Caro, Queen's Gambit, and London stuff. Oh, okay, sorry, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, something a bit different in it. Do I want to take? Not really. Let's put a knight on e5. This is a common idea. Scandi is too solid, and I hate it. I'm searching for any attacking setup. Yeah. Does ADHD impair your chess skills? I have no idea, mate. No idea. I'm not the man to ask. Okay, the fret is clear. But just add a little bit to dilute it and you're golden. Yeah, but it still tastes horrible. It still tastes absolutely horrible. I don't care what you say. I know where you're coming from, but I hate it. I think now's the time to take. Now's the time to take. First time tuning into your live stream, and I appreciate any opening that avoids mainstream / Dry Furious. I've been enjoying his road to 2,500 games. Yeah. Like I say, I think Stepyan's great. And he makes very interesting videos. Very interesting. Try to attack without blundering, then. No, I don't think I've ever played the ICBM Gambit, to be honest. Brian Johnson's Blueprint Longevity Mix. Is that like a multi-supplement type thing, then? You mentioned ashwagandha, which I did used to take, but I don't take it anymore. I think it makes my skin really bad, so I don't take it. Okay. I will catch up with the chat, but I'm going to focus on the game for now, because my opponent is being very stubborn. Playing some good chess. Maybe drop the bishop back to b1. This is just a very, like, chill position. White is clearly better. Why? Well, we have the bishop pair. Secondly, the black king side is weak. Thirdly, I think the 3v2 on the queen side favours us. It should favour us in endgames. Okay, that's a free knight. Fantastic. I missed a skewer. Oh, yeah, no, sorry, I missed that. Good spot, Viv. Good spot. You should be the one streaming. I'm joking. I'm not. Well, no, I'm also not joking. I'm not trying to be, like, mean. That's not me being sarcastic. That's just a good find from you. Okay, yeah, of course. Let's just take. Let's give a check. Yeah, I had bishop b5. I just missed it. So good spots from the chat there. Good spots. Whoa. Okay, and my opponent runs out of time. GG, it's me barking. GG. Okay, let's catch up with the chat. Loving the energy in the chat so far today, guys. Also, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Just do it. Just do it. I would genuinely really appreciate it. I'm also a chess YouTuber. Are you? Are you? Let's have a look. Oh, you are, to be fair. Yeah. Interesting. Add a little bit of cordial. That's actually not a bad idea. I've never thought of that. I don't have any with, like, at my flat right now. My uni flat. But I might actually try that. You can play d4 against Scandi, transpose into Black Mardima Gambit. Now, that is a good idea. And that's a really good segue, because tomorrow's video is on the Von Hennig Gambit against the Caro-Kann. And if you didn't know, the Black Mardima Gambit can transpose into the Von Hennig, and I will be showing that in a couple of my example games tomorrow. So make sure you are up bright and early to watch that. Yes, I did miss a skewer. With less well-known brands of creatine, I'm concerned about their unlisted side effects. Just take a good brand, then. Take a good brand. You ever going to try Shorts live stream? You know, I was actually trying to figure out how I can live stream Shorts and normal live stream at the same time. I think I need to figure that out. Okay. No Escape 7. Let's play. Got the Magnus in the profile photo. Yeah, I think I should try and do Shorts and normal live stream at the same time. And I think there is a way that I can integrate the chats as well into, like, the chat that you see below me now. Integrate them into that. I think there is a way to do it. So I will toy with that. I will toy with it. Would you guys want me to do Shorts live streams? I mean, I know personally I prefer, like, this style. Oh, this is a good line from my opponent. We had this yesterday, actually, against Blinksy, I think. No, Blub even. We had this against Blub. Okay, this isn't the critical line from White. The critical line is bishop to e3 and d5. Are you planning to guess the elo? I am not. I'm not. Knight h6. What's the opening against Caro-Kann where White plays f3 and bishop to e3? The fantasy? Do you mean the fantasy? So used to opponents just play knight c3 in Scandinavian. Yeah. But that's why I don't play it. I try and mix it up. I like to leave the option of c4. Yeah, you prefer long form. Makes sense. But I think, like, the point is that I can do a Shorts live stream and this type of live stream at the same time. And if I can integrate the chats, like, down below here, using a plugin, then it won't mess with the, like, stream, is the idea. Let's not turn Alex into Levy. Yeah, I'm not trying to be Gotham Chess 2.0. I love Gotham, but, like, I'm not trying to be him 2.0. Okay. I do see the point of h3. Knight to g4 is concerning. And one of the problems with this line is if White doesn't go for the bishop to e3 in this position, bishop e3, d4, bishop to f2, and bishop takes c5, then this diagonal becomes a bit of a problem, as I'm hopefully going to expose. I could hop in here and force the rook to move. Oh no, the rook is almost out of squares. I actually had, you know, my most educational chess speedrun on YouTube series. I had a very similar position to this very recently, and the rook had to go to h2. Very similar position. Okay, now what? Here. Well, that's got to be pretty good, surely. Let's go for it. Like I said, this diagonal can become a problem for White if it isn't addressed early with a quick bishop to e3. Queen e2, of course, can't be played. If queen d2, I think I can do this. So maybe there's this. That might be one of the only moves. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, clearly it's very uncomfortable for for White, though. That much is clear. And I mean, this knight is a fantastic piece. It's very difficult to kick it out. Does anyone in the chat play e5? I used to play e5. Yeah, no, bishop g1, I just lose my queen. So I don't have time for this or this. Also, Zulfikar, you You seem like a new face. I think you're new. So, good to see you. No, I lose my queen, though. The knight also covers g1. Be aware of that. Knights move backwards. Wait, here. My queen's under attack. Is it trapped? I think it is. I think my queen's trapped there. Which is nuts. Okay, let's give this check then. C3 defending the knight, of course. Do I have B5? I think so. Bit of a crazy position. Yeah, but I just take this now. And that's should be winning. Very interesting opening there. Very interesting. I'll show you after the game the line that white should probably go for. I'll show you after the game. Okay, I mean, bishop c2. Sure, you keep the queens on the board. As long as I don't get caught out with some bishop d3, a4 stuff, I should be okay. a4 is still probably the best move, just to try and cause some problems for me. DL, what is that? Okay, let's go queen b6. This knight is such a good piece. Such a good piece. Yeah, and I mean, by moving the f-pawn and the h-pawn, of course, it just leaves the g3 square behind completely. Yeah, I was trying to bait my opponent into blundering mate, but my opponent's a good player, so he sees that. What can we do? What can we do? Let's do this. My pieces do look a little bit strange, I will admit. Like, they just look like they're all over the place, but they're still good. Now I want to play knight to e4. That was why I took like this, because my knight is now really nice in the center of the board. I can go bishop to e6, and yeah, if my opponent takes, I'll take like this. The d-pawn can't really be taken because I'll take the knight, which is good. Obviously, I also have bishop g3 if I want it. The rook is not getting trapped, but the point is, it stopped my opponent from ever castling and also just put the rook on an awkward square. Okay. Let's do this. Bishop b6, castle, rook c8, that kind of thing. Maybe there's a more clinical way to do this, but this seems perfectly reasonable. Also, knight d3 is a move, or knight to c4. That's castle. Faznaz is back. Faz, can you guess what opening was played in this game? Can you guess? Not difficult. I'll tell you that. No, I don't want to do that. Oh my god, I've got no time. What am I doing? Alright, I'm going to shut up. Faz, you still have to guess, though. You still have to guess. Caro-Kann. Absolutely. Correct. Don't listen to those game ratings. They don't mean an awful lot, to be honest. Very surprised the computer 4 out. I was 1300 when I simply made 2 straight-up blunders. Yeah, no, don't worry about those. They're pretty irrelevant. How did the rook end up on h2? Very good question. Very good question. So basically, we had this line. My opponent went knight f3, which isn't great. The better move is bishop to e3, and you get this kind of setup, which is very double-edged. One of the main ideas for white, I'm not sure if you can play it just yet. I think you start with knight f3 and knight e7, and then play the move c3. Most people don't know this line, though. And the point is that black can't take... Oh, wait, you can? You learn something new every day. Huh. So the point is just to take back? No? Ah. You go like this. And then this. And like this. This endgame is a little bit uncomfortable for black. Yeah, white's got a lot of space. Maybe can even get a knight into d6 if he's lucky. Interesting. Also via e4. So, yeah. But no, sorry. The way the rook got to the h2 square, on the bishop leaving that diagonal, already almost lost. Yeah, I mean, in this position, the evaluation goes from 0.2 to black. After h3, it's minus 1.3. That's how weakening this is. And obviously you can see why my opponent did it. He was scared of knight to g4. What's the best way to counter that even? I don't even know. Like, knight a4? It's a move. But it just sucks, doesn't it? This position sucks. So yeah, go for the bishop to e3 line early. Let me see if I've got chat to catch up on quickly. No? Okay, all covered. Awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed that Caro-Kann game. And, okay, what do we got? What do we got? Let's go get good GG. Why do you lot keep giving me the black pieces on purpose? Honestly. Honestly. Come on, Player London. Player London. Yes, Chris, it is live. It is live. You would like to play with me? Well, send me a challenge. You have to get rid of the bishop. Yeah, somehow. So knight a4 is kind of what I thought probably should be played. Ooh, okay. I don't think taking with the knight is great, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just to get an interesting position. Why not you? What? Bruv, please. This is an interesting move. I don't have a knight to put on g4 though, so maybe not. Let's treat it like a Grunfeld, I suppose. I've sent a challenge, but it seems not to appear. What do you mean? I'm getting like a lot of challenges each time, so it may well be appearing, but I'm just picking one at random. So you're not necessarily going to be matched. How long have I been playing chess? I've known how to play chess for maybe 16 years. I've been playing it like competitively for maybe 6 or 7. Tiger Bay? Bye? Hiya, how's it going? Ratchet, bruv. What? I'm not like not picking you on purpose. Come on. That's not how this works. Yeah, g6 would be the Grunfeld. I know c5 is an idea at some point, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, yeah. If I'm in a game, the challenges don't go through. That is a good point. I did fail to mention that. So yeah, I'm just trying to put a little bit of pressure on. Maybe c5, maybe bishop g4, I think is an idea. I don't really understand this system all that well, but it's interesting. I'm tilted at 1700 range, I'm 13. Help me, depressed about losing help. Dude, just stop playing chess for a bit. Chill out. Chill. If you're 1700 starting 8 months ago, then I don't think you have anything to be worried about, my guy. Okay, let's go c5. How valuable would Neto sack d-pawn and exchange queens for opponent can't castle in opening? So you mean if you have an opening where you exchange the queens and you sacrifice a d-pawn so your opponent can't castle, it would depend on the opening. You'd have to show me the position. What's my FIDE rating? Well, my FIDE rating is actually quite low compared to what it should be, just because there's not that many FIDE tournaments in the UK, at least not that I play. So it's not all that representative. I think I can take this. So I'm not actually sure what my FIDE rating is, but my like English Chess Federation, which is our national chess federation, rating is I think 1997 technically, which is really bugging me. Yeah, I'm not really sure what bishop g5 does. I mean, I'm just gonna go knight c6 and defend. You're this current game. My opponent's got a lot of pressure, but I think I'm fine. C2 doesn't really do anything. E5, queen g5. Doesn't really do anything. Does knight e5 work? If bishop takes, then takes with check, queen takes, and I take here, that's fine. If here, knight takes, queen takes, if queen takes, bishop takes, I lose the rook. Okay, probably not then. I'm just going to take that, actually. I don't think it's a big deal. And then I'll play this. You can't pin me because I'll take here with check and win your queen, so that doesn't work. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? I'm throwing. Oh my god, I just threw the game away. Oh, dude. Oh, that's why I shouldn't have taken the bishop. I don't think I can defend this. Yeah. Good find from my opponent, but that is ridiculously stupid. Ridiculously stupid. Yeah, I can resign here, I think. What am I doing? I had so many other options. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken the bishop by the looks of it. Queen h5 would have been a better option as well. That was really dumb. Yeah, I mean, I saw knight f3, but, like, I'm completely lost there. So... Ugh. Chess is chess. Chess is tough. Okay. Keep the challenges coming in. I will respond to the comments, and we'll get a game going. Yeah, good game to my opponent. That was so dumb. South African rating is 840. Last time 1200 saw my rating, played aggressive gambits against me. Yeah, sounds about right. You don't like Caro-Kann, what should you switch to? Depends on your playstyle. Depends on your playstyle. Do I train? Honestly, I don't. I don't really train chess that much, to be totally honest. If I wanted to improve more, I probably could. But, like, no, I don't. I've got a lot of other things going on. Yeah, rip indeed. Yeah, Anime Vox, that seems like way more than enough, to be honest. Am I a fan of The Traitors? Never watched it. Never watched it. Alright, Ahmed. Let's go. Caro-Kann. Wait. I'm pretty sure this is the wrong line for the Alien Gambit, my guy. I don't think it works here. You can go ahead and take on f7 if you want. I don't think it works. That is really funny. Yeah, okay. Did I get to 2000 by just playing? Pretty much, to be honest, mate. Pretty much. Just playing, watching videos, analysing my games. Yeah, nothing special. Nothing special. Now, could I have improved quicker? Probably, yeah. But I just enjoy chess. I maybe in the future I'll have a desire to want to get like a title, but right now I mean, I'm at a level where I'm a good chess player, right? I can beat and compete with titled players and not just get destroyed immediately, which is pretty nice. But I really like providing educational content and just enjoying it. I do plenty of puzzles, yeah, but I do it because I enjoy them. I don't do anything in chess that I don't enjoy. I treat it more as a hobby, like a game, like any other game, really. I just like playing chess. I like streaming chess. I like educating people on chess. I find the thought process really interesting in general. So, yeah, I just treat it more like a pastime. Dude, that's a free bishop. Yeah. That's a free bishop, my guy. But yeah, I do puzzles because they're interesting, right? Okay. Let's retreat. Would you say the best... Roxy, bro. I gave you another chance as well. I'm actually going to sacrifice back because it looks really good. It actually looks really strong. I'm not just sacrificing for the sake of it. It looks really strong, and you'll see why. What would you say is the best way to improve just playing games? See, you can't just play games and then finish a game and then move on to the next game. Like, you have to analyze them. And the way that I like to do it is play a game, finish the game, analyze it, try to pull one or two lessons, whether it's an idea in the opening, whether it's a move of opening theory that you didn't previously know, whether it's something to do with like a mindset where you thought you were lost and you resigned, but you actually had a way out and you just needed to keep thinking and not give up. Take any kind of lesson, right? And if you do that, then yeah, you can just play games, but analyze them. How do I blunder this hard? Oh no, you already said that. Do you play Among Us? When I was like, I don't know, 17, yeah, like years ago. 2 hours in a day, and then came time when needed little to chill out because too much chess, brain need to cool down. Yeah, don't burn out. Don't burn out. Chess is a game. Chess is a game. Treat it like a game. Now, I know that lots of people will play games and keep playing even when they're not enjoying it, and I used to do that myself when I was younger. And sometimes I do it with chess, and I know that I shouldn't. But just try your best to enjoy it, I think. I play Rapid, then review my games on a physical board. Sprout, I have never seen you in this chat before, but that is one of the best things I've heard all day. Absolutely. I agree 100%. 100%. Could not pick a hole in that. Where is my mate? Come on, where is it? Let's attack the queen. There's a rook hanging, etc. Can I play you? Send me a challenge, and maybe, yeah. Plenty of people are sending challenges, though, so it's kind of luck of the draw. Kind of luck of the draw. Okay. Wait, that's a free queen. What am I on about? Let's take. Check. Check. And mate. GG, Ahmed. GG. I assume that's the correct way to say it. Whoa, Kiko, that was quick. I'll play you. That was really quick. Fair play. That was like immediately. You had mate in 1 with queen h1. Wait, did he not have the d2 square? Did he not have the d2 square? I think I got it. Maybe he didn't, but I got into my head that he did. Ah, whatever. By the way, this is the system I play against the Alekhines defense. Or the Aleochin? No. I mean, Oh, yeah, that's just really dumb from me then. I can't say it any other way. From Slovakia, say Ahoj. What? Bishop was on that line for d2. Later. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm bugging. I mean, it's winning regardless, but yeah, I think I just completely missed a quicker win there. So I'm not gonna lie, I just had a stinker. From queen h2 to queen h1 was maybe you play queen g2, check and was on f1, bishop on f3 covers e2 and g2. Yes, Faznaz, thank you for the clarification. Yeah, that is probably correct. So, and yeah, this is a really interesting system because look at this. Obviously, black didn't have to go for this, but it's not that rare. Also, what do you mean, Ahoj? I don't understand. Okay. Let's go d4. Try and support the center. Hopefully it gives you guys hope that I Yeah, Nav, I agree. Of course, if you have mate in 1, play mate in 1, but I just missed it. You're gonna miss moves sometimes. It is what it is. Kiko in the game chat says kind of like a hedgehog structure. I don't... He's gonna have to look deeper into this line. Yeah, so... I'm just giving him some advice on the line. How could Ahoj be how you say Ahmed? How does that make sense? Yeah, so what I was telling Kiko is either you take the knight or you play... Let's get to the position. Or you play the move d6. Those are the ways to do it. Okay. See this? It's like hi or hello, but in Slovakia we say ahoj because you don't pronounce it well, but I don't mind if you don't speak it like it's I. Right. Okay. So in Slovakian, ahoj is like hi. Oh, I've been to Slovenia. I haven't been to Slovakia, but I've been to Slovenia. But you guys probably hate that. You guys probably hate that you guys get compared, or do you guys like each other? I have no idea. That's be interesting to know. Do Slovenia and Slovakia like each other, or no? Last game I was going to play Alien Gambit, but I forgot and then just blundered completely. Yeah, that's not the Alien Gambit. Put it into Google Translate. Alright, I'm going to do this on a separate tab. Oh, okay, yeah. It literally just means hi. I thought you were trolling me. I thought you were going to troll me, but it just means hi. Wait. That's a free night. We like all Slavic countries. Okay. I'm part Lithuanian. Is that considered Slavic? Is that considered Slavic? Does any country like other country these days? Sometimes. Sometimes. I mean, I like England. But I'm obviously English. What other countries do I like? Tough question. Here. What other countries do I actually like? Like, you know? It's an interesting question. Zhupkau in Latvian means hello, ahoy. My brother-in-law is Lithuanian. Yeah, I'm only a quarter Lithuanian. So, you know, I think I look pretty English because I'm half English. But yeah, I still have the Lithuanian surname, though. The Philippines. I've got to say, I don't really have an opinion on the Philippines. Do I watch rugby? Nah, I don't watch rugby. I just don't find it that interesting, to be honest. What do I study at uni? I study history. I'm still trying to think of a country that I like genuinely like, you know? Not one that I'm just like, oh, you know, they're alright. Like, what that I genuinely like, other than England. Faz, since when were you a 2400? What? Since when? Damn, okay. I had no idea. This is a strange line, though. The knight doesn't really belong there. I assume you're going to move it, but... Okay. I am English, yeah. I'm just like... I have a few different genetic... Absolutely not, Johnny. Absolutely not. I'm studying post-war Germany right now, though, and they're quite interesting, like West Germany. Knight b4, I assume. Followed by c5. That's a good idea. Okay. Interesting. Nah, let's just take that. Let's get it all out of here. Get it out of here. Yeah, I'm half English, quarter Italian, and quarter Lithuanian. So, yeah, interesting heritage. Okay, my knight looks cool on this square. Difficult for black to kick it away as well, because c6, I can always do that. Okay. I do history, yes. I do history. Let's put the bishop on a more active diagonal. Let's go c3. Okay. This is a chill position. Let's go queen d3. Yeah, the black position is very cramped. Very cramped. I really don't want to allow this, because I think he was going to play g5 if I moved my queen back after knight to f4, and that looks really scary. There is a part of me that is obviously just nervous because he's a high-rated player. Of course, that plays a role in the psychology, but... Okay, now let's play c4. Let's take. Not blundering anything. I've got a big center. Which looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. I could consider this. Still trying to think of a country that I really like. Maybe Greece. Maybe Greece. Greece. The Greeks are cool. I like Greece. Never been there. I would like to though, for sure. I'm not that big into traveling, but Greece is one of those places I do want to go. Good move. Let's lock it up. And let's do this. Try and kick the bishop away. And I think bishop b4 looks quite strong. Yeah. Italy. Yeah, I do like Italy. I mean, I like Italy and Lithuania, but like I have blood relations to those countries, so it feels like cheating. Johnny, okay, yes, Australia. I like Australia, and I like New Zealand. This bro really just listed every Slavic country. That's hilarious. Oh god, what a surprise, eh? What a surprise. Yeah, it's good counterplay from my opponent as well. Good counterplay. This bishop is turning out to be a very good piece. Is North Macedonia considered Slavic? Didn't know that. Did not know that. What about South Africa? South Africa have got some weird legislation they've been introducing. As far as I'm aware, very strange. As a cricket fan, I do not like Australia, but also as a non-Australian cricket fan, I do like New Zealand. Oh yeah, there's no reason you should know my genetic heritage. Like, I don't expect you to know that. So that's fair enough. Okay, let's do this. I don't feel comfortable in this position, but okay, we roll. I'm technically up a pawn, but I mean, this b3 pawn sucks. Absolutely sucks. I'm not going to get into political discussions, Ether. Because this is a chess channel after all. But yeah. Yeah, it's just... wow, okay. Roger, I am not related to Will Taylor. No. No. I don't love this. I don't think I'm blundering anything. Although here looks pretty terrifying. Looks pretty terrifying. What's my religious affiliation? I am... Here's a cross, which is a bit of a giveaway, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty terrifying. Let's give a check. Okay, not a fan of this position. I don't think I'm getting mated, though. I think I'm safe, but, like, it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Whoa, that's a good move. It's a good move. If I take, then check, and then I lose my knight. Okay. Missed hanging rook. Your rook take e8 rook with check. Wasn't the queen defending it? Wasn't the queen defending it? Okay. Oh, I blundered. I blundered. Although if take, maybe not. I'm still. Oh, whoa! I missed that. Missed that. I was losing anyway. Missed that though. Oof. Wait, this is still fine? What's the move? Well, I can't do this. Oh, do I give the check? Ah, I throw in the check and then I take. And if take, I'm just surviving. GG, Faz. GG. Very interesting game. I don't know if I missed anything else. Here I'm completely winning? Why? No, not that. Why am I completely winning? Oh, the bishop's hanging. Ha, the bishop's just hanging. I don't think the rook was hanging on e8 at any point, because the queen was defending it. Yeah, the rook was always defended, so... Why don't I play on the communist chess website? What's the communist chess website? Lichess. Why are Lichess communists? Okay, let me catch up with a bit of that. What's a Safa? No idea. Does that just mean South African? It's awesome, like one language, get all peoples together. I make so many mistakes, but I understand more than I speak. Chess is good like that. It's like music. Yeah, I don't think I missed a hanging rook. Do you lose anything by going b4 and taking knight? What do you mean b4? Yeah, I completely missed queen e8, queen takes b8. Okay, yeah, South African. Why did I start streaming? Well, I initially just started making videos, and I mean, then I thought, oh, people wanted streams, so let's do some streams. Pretty simple. If this is the first time you're seeing me, I have like a lot of chess videos, so feel free to check those out if you want. Okay, challenges. Okay, let's go. Alstino Mates. What is that board theme that you're playing on? Wondering why you didn't take the bishop. No, it was just completely hanging. I was so concerned about the king side. So concerned. Oh, I have no issue with Lichess. I don't. I have no issue with it. Whoa, what is that? What is that? I watch all your stuff, man. Enjoy the vids. Love to hear it. Martin's wife is quite the challenge. Okay, I've never seen this move before, ever. Never. So I could take. And if takes, knight f3, looks fine. It is nice to get to speak to the viewers, yeah. I could go for b5. I don't like this, though. So I think I'm going to take. If you haven't seen this gambit before, by the way, I haven't been able to play it as a gambit because of the way my opponent is playing the position. However, I have a playlist dedicated to this opening on my channel if you want to see more of it. But don't go until the stream is done. Of course. I need to go put some dinner on soon. Okay. Sorry, got distracted. Bishop b2 looks like a decent move. I want to make like c3, d4 work at some point. Martin is Elon Musk with his 20 kids or something. Absolutely. What? Your wife started watching all my vids. Okay. That's really random. f6. Okay. It's a move. c3 is also a move, but I don't think it's a great move because, yeah, my bishop sucks. But I'll go queen c2. That's all right. I want to go d4, but if I have to go d3, it's not the end of the world. I could always, like, delay it, like Roy Lopez style. My argument here is that my position is better. I mean, let's forget about the f6, which should be very weakening in the long run. But the point is that black loses a c pawn, I lose a b pawn, which should be a good trade-off. Okay, let's go bishop c4. Obviously trying to make take control of this diagonal. Okay, queen back to try and play the move d5, of course. How are we going to do this? d4, d5. Bishop a2. I like that. I like that. Yo, Spiral, how's it going, mate? How's it going? Also, the so the names that show up on the screen when people send messages, are those different to the usernames displayed in the actual YouTube chat? Are they different? Because I don't know if the plugin that I'm using is like taking your guys' first names rather than using your like YouTube usernames, which isn't a massive deal. But let me actually check that real quick, so I think it might be. Okay, let me have a quick look. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, cool. I was just checking. Am I lagging? I don't think so. Live, let me know if I am. Sorry, yeah, I was just checking that that wasn't the case. That's all. Because, you know, people don't necessarily want to have their actual names on the stream, which is fair enough. So I was just checking, that's all. Yeah, Dan, this is why I was actually you're the reason I was confused, because you're always Gregory in the comments, but then you showed up as Dan, and I recognized the profile photo, so I was like, what is going on? This is such a weird position, by the way. This is so weird. Like, no idea. No idea. Okay, as long as I'm not lagging, then all good. All good. Knight g6, okay. Nah, let's take. The black king's in the center. I should probably try and open things up, not, like, play too slowly. Let's go rook e1. Actually, I don't think I like what I've done there. Oh, okay, cool, Roger. No problem. No problem. I do like having the chat on the screen now. It is really good. What? Thank you. If I go here, then he takes here, so I should probably go to f1. And two things are hanging. Of course, the bishop couldn't be taken before, even though well, it was pinned anyway, but the knight is obviously... Sorry, the knight is defending the bishop. This is a nice little move. Rook takes e5, check. It's a cool one, because obviously I would pin the queen. Okay, my opponent doesn't do it. Let's just go rook a to e1. This knight is really not causing any drama. I suppose maybe my opponent can take here, which is a little bit annoying. Don't hide it. YouTube just puts... YouTube just calls you Gregory, like, for whatever reason. That's so random. I actually don't want to take this knight. Also, my knight's hanging. Oh, wait, no, I could do this. I'm actually going to do this. I'm playing some... Oh my god. What? Why did I do that? I could have done anything. I should have just taken the knight. Oh. Oh, hi Draco. You've just witnessed me blundering mate in 1 in a completely winning position for no reason. Oh my god. Come on, get the challenges in, guys. I don't know what I was doing there. That was really, really silly. I've never seen this approach to the opening, by the way. This is very strange. Okay, yeah, taking is the right move, so that's good. Thank you very much for the donation, LP. That is really appreciated. I don't know what currency that is, but I really appreciate it. Draco, that's just the way it goes, isn't it? That's just the way it goes. Alright, let's do this. Let's make up for that little slip up. Let's make up for that little slip up. Oh my god. Okay. Splits is indeed hard, Sprout. It is indeed. What a boring opening. What a boring opening. We don't respect this. Yeah, I mean, there's time trouble. I'm chatting to you guys. It is what it is. Okay. So I basically kind of just play against this setup sort of like a London. It's relatively comfortable. Okay, let's just go knight bd7. Now, the reason I play like this is because I don't want this diagonal to open up for my opponent's bishop. I'm pretty terrified of it. So I just put my pawns on the light squares and keep the diagonal shut. That's the point. That's the point. LP is the GOAT. The GOAT. Yeah, thank you very much for the donation. Oh, Indian currency. Is that still rupees? Or is that like... I might be bugging. Be cool. Good to see you. How's it going? I assume you've just joined the stream? Love your vids, keep it going. Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate it. I think this is your first time in the streams, so good to see you. Okay. Now, one of the ideas in these lines as well is that white is going to play e4. And there's very little I can do about that. If he wants, he could even play f3, e4. I can't really stop it, right? Obviously, that puts a ton of pressure on my center, and he goes for it. Looks like a black version of the London. Yeah, basically. Now, the way I like to play against it is to try and counter-strike with e5, if possible, at the correct moment. If possible. Let's see. Well, here I can't really do it. I'm going to have to take. I have to take this pawn, because if I take here, then of course e5. Thanks for the Alien Gambit vid. Thankfully, I don't see it too often, but every time I have, I've been slaughtered. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I don't get to face it enough. The Alien Gambit is just tough, mate. It's just tough. So, yeah, I hope the video helps you. And I'm releasing a video tomorrow about playing against the Von Hennig Gambit, which is another really tough one to play when you're playing the Caro-Kann. It is indeed. Watched a lot of your vids, though. Love the recent recaps of your tournament. Thank you, mate. I also have another tournament that I played a few weeks ago that I will be doing some recaps on as well. A much less formal tournament. But yeah, I did record my moves for that, and I can make some recaps on that too. Finished my workout a bit ago. Can't do everything right now because I pulled my back a while ago. Testing RP8, weighing against going full high intensity and minimal volume, which I prefer. I would say go for like normal volume, but just go for a lower weight, personally, if you're a bit injured. That would be my recommendation, but It's your body. Do what feels like correct to you. The Alien Gambit is a tough opening to play because your tactics have to be sharp. Yeah, that's why I recommended the line that I did in the video I released today, where you basically don't allow it. I didn't think this was playable. I mean, you can play it, but it just liquidates the position. And white seems to lose his advantage. We'll see, though. We'll see. I suppose this bishop may open up, but... Okay. Let's put pressure on e2. I think my... Sorry, f2. I think my opponent wants to take on f6 and is playing this to try to get my bishop to stop defending it. So that after like some kind of trade on d5, the bishop can take on f6 and damage my pawn structure. But I don't think it's that big a deal, to be honest. I don't think it's that big a deal. Especially if I... Well, it's not a big deal if I win the f2 pawn in return. Got to be careful of b7, though. Interesting position. Maybe I... No, I couldn't consider this. No. I mean, intensity is in RPE, and I'm not doing exercises that hurt the injured muscle. I think it could be the back part of my left trap. Yeah, injuring your traps like that is really frustrating. I feel that. It's very frustrating. Okay, let's go knight e4. My opponent's playing really well, by the way. Really well. Really good chess. Now, I'm not sure about the d5 move. I think it was unnecessary. I'm not really sure whether I'm missing something as to why my opponent didn't take the pawn back. But, I don't know, maybe I missed something. Or maybe he thinks that he can just win it back anyway. Which maybe he can, but also maybe he can't. Got to be honest, I don't know how he's going to win this pawn back now. And if he takes me, then that doesn't seem to help. Okay, let's think. I think I like this move. Here. Take. Rook d2, rook e8, king h7. That's fine. f2 should fall in that line, whether by my bishop or by my rook, so that should be fine. This is the kind of calculation that is really useful in chess because it can help you evaluate like important game-deciding trades. If after that calculation I believed I wasn't going to be winning the f2 pawn after losing my d5 pawn, then I wouldn't go for queen to f5. Now maybe I'm wrong, but I think I'm correct. So yeah, calculation is important because otherwise it's basically impossible to evaluate these kinds of like game-changing decisions. Going for a queen trade here and allowing a massive exchange on e4 is game-defining. And I know it's just like a random game of chess against a subscriber that's unrated. I know that, but like we're all in the same boat here. We're trying to be good at chess, so yeah. Okay, my opponent trades. Let's take. Also, f2 is ridiculously weak, so worth noting. Wait, what? That's not something I considered. Maybe I should have. Okay. You can't take here, I don't think. because I can always give a check. And if you take with the bishop, and I can't give a check because the knight covers, then I can take here with check first. Which should be winning. If knight takes, then I can just take here with check. If the king moves, I can, I don't know, do something like knight d3. At the very least, I'm a pawn up. Ooh, oh, I missed that. Oh, that's really nice. That's a really nice find. Okay, time to try and claw back a losing position. God, okay. Well, the king is still weak. It is still weak. b7 is weak as well. Yes, I know. The knight is a bit strangely placed. Really nice stuff from my opponent. That I don't know if it was intentional, but it was really nice. Let's go rook d8. I'm setting a couple of traps. Yeah, no, sorry. It's not losing, but I'm probably worse. I mean, I don't know. A rook and a pawn for 2 pieces. Not the end of the world. It's not great, though. This knight isn't great either. Yeah, my opponent finds a good move there because I was threatening all types of things. All types of things. But I think I'm fighting back now. I should be able to win some material. Here? Don't know if that helps me or not. Oh no, then you go a3 probably. Let's save this pawn, I think. I know I could take on a2, but my opponent takes here. Bishop f3 was an inaccuracy, I think. I don't know, because if he takes on b7, I was going to go rook d1 check, king g2, and rook to d2. Or there maybe is bishop c3, but even if bishop c3, I maybe have rook to c2. And there seems to be potential discoveries, I don't know. That was my idea. I'm going to push b4. I'm not fully confident in that move. But my thought process is, if this b-pawn falls, this is probably winning. And the king can't really move. Okay, if this, then this. Oh, he's trying to maneuver here. Makes sense. How do I try something here? Let's do this. Oh, I have gained a bit of elo, yeah. I mean, I've been up to 2200 before, but you know how chess goes. You just go up and down, don't you? Thank you, Lirush. Thank you. I don't know about that one though. Bishop b7, rook d1, king g2, rook d2. I suppose king moves up the board. Better stuck on h1. White could be worse there. Yeah, that was my plan. That was my plan. I don't know if it worked, but that was my idea. Wait. Can I just go f6? Trying to deflect the bishop away from the knight. If knight d3... Bishop b6. Bishop d6. If I take and take. Bishop e7. Then does bishop d4. I think I should be taking this bishop. Still not great, though. Still not great. Knight d3 is probably on the way. Or even like something like this. This sucks. Yeah, black is lost. I thought I had something clever, but I don't see how I defend this. I'll try for counterplay, but here, 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 here. It's not enough. Not enough. Check here. I'm not going to give up. No, of course not. That's a hell of a move. That's a really nice move. Wow. Here, 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 take, take. That endgame's probably losing. Yeah, that was a really nice move from my opponent. Really nice move. No, I don't think he's cheating, Axinus. I don't think he's cheating. Don't just throw allegations. Okay, we can still try stuff. We can still try stuff. We've untangled the position a little bit, and our king's pretty active. The material is equal on pawns now, which is good. It's a step in the right direction. And we have some good pressure, to be honest. We have some decent pressure. So, yeah, it's not over. Should we be lost? Yeah, probably should. But white needs to prove that this is winning for him. No way. There's no checks with the knight, no checks with the bishop. The knight can't attack the rook or the king. Okay. Let's do this. This can't be played. Let's push. Yeah, I think we might be able to win this. The game's certainly not over, but Trying to keep my king on squares the knight can't exploit it on. Oh, wait, if I blundered. Ugh, God. I think my rook's trapped. I think my rook's trapped. I'm going to have to do this. This is losing. GG. Wait. Why is he allowed that? Wait, maybe it was okay? Okay, that comes with a check, sure. Here, 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 I'm lost. Yeah, maybe this is a draw. I just need to win that pawn, and it's a draw. What a wild game. And it's not over. Not over. White could give endless checks if he wants and try and win this. How's it going, TJ Heasy? The new name, I think. I think that's a new name. Okay. That looks okay. Right. Maybe he's going for a draw. Thank you, TJ. Thank you. That's chess for you. There. I think I should have Perpetual. I think I should. Oh, yes, okay, I remember now, I remember. If I take, I think I'm lost, so... Trading queens is not necessarily bad. I just need to do it in a way that works. For example, queen g5, take, and take. The king's in a little bit of a box here. I think we can just keep giving checks, though. Okay, yeah, now we can just take on g3, and that's a draw. Wow, Clumpcat, that was an unreal game from you. Unreal game. Really well played. Really messy on both sides, but yeah. And no, he was not cheating. He was not cheating. Alright. Let's get challenges in. And I'll do one more. Ola Hillestad. GG. That was really well played. Go on, Emerald Fox. You've been here the whole time. You've been here the whole time. I think I played you last stream. Hi, Tristan. How's it going? Yeah, Ola, I know you didn't cheat. Don't worry. Okay, we're going to get one of my favorite systems. One of my favorite systems. I think we might have played this last time. If I am correct. Okay, bishop c4. And we're basically just going to go something like d3, most likely f4, knight f3, castles. And the eventual goal is f5. That's the eventual goal. Depends. It also does depend how black plays, though. If black goes knight f6, then we go for f4. If black goes knight e7, then we go for h4. Here he commits to neither, so we'll go f4. Now this isn't me. Wait, does it? No, I'm just going to go knight f3. I'm going to go knight f3. There are lines where you go h4, h5, but I'm not too sure about it in this position, so I'm going to treat it as normal. However, the way that black is set up, with 4 pieces watching the f5 square, makes it difficult for me to execute that properly. So we may have to focus more on the center, or just do a slower build-up. So let's play the thematic knight to e2. King h1 to avoid any discovered checks. I don't want to allow a trade of pawns like this. That does not benefit me. I want this pawn on c3 to support either me playing d4 or stop black from putting a piece on d4. Whoa. I mean, black hasn't castled, to be fair, but I don't see how he's going to try and attack me here. Okay. Cool. I mean, it takes away the g3 square from my knight, which I'd like to put it on, so, you know. But I feel like this is a long-term weakness, because, like, now black can't castle, because I'll just win a pawn. So, he's got to be careful here. d5. Maybe that's a good move. I don't know. Castle queenside. Wow, okay. He's here for a fight. He's here for a fight. I like the look of d4. I'm going to take with the knight, which might look a bit odd. Okay. Let's play b4. I want to go bishop to e3. It's an interesting position. Very interesting. Gotta be honest, I don't think I've ever faced anybody play like this against the a3 Sicilian. Don't know if I've ever seen it. It looks decent. Looks decent. Okay, rook c1 should be pretty automatic. Okay, black trying to transfer the queen. Now I think is the time to strike. Our pieces are pretty ideally placed. And black has some tactical issues. Now he does have this bishop to b2 move in some cases, but here it's too slow. Oh, is that Aesthetic Idol? Is that Aesthetic Idol? Oh, Ola, are you or Ola? I don't know. Are you higher rated in other time formats then? Yeah, Aesthetic Idol, cool. So this is what I mean with the plugin changing the names, because this is Aesthetic Idol, not Mrs. Unless that's what it says on YouTube. Maybe it does? Let me check quickly. So I recognize the profile photo. Oh no, it says misses in the YouTube chat. Okay. Oh, 1800 in rapid. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's go knight d4. I'm not really sure what I want to play here, because knight a7 is a good defensive resource, but I think we still definitely have an advantage. If I can win this bishop, that'd be great. If I could win this bishop, that'd also be great. That's a good move. Let's take. Let's push. This might be good. I feel like this has to be better for white, though. Let's take it. And play b5. I think this should be pretty nice. Should be pretty nice. I mean, this pawn is weak. I have a very strong center. We have opposite colored bishops, which you may think is drawish, and often it is. But there's obviously plenty of pieces left on the board. And when you have opposite colored bishops, it tends to favor the side that is attacking. So I'm going to try and attack. b6 looks like the only move to try and attack, because otherwise my opponent will play b6 and try to lock things up. Of course, I will have moves like rook to c6 there, but this seems like a better way of going about it. I think. Okay. Is this not just game over? Is this not just game over? Because black can't win this pawn, and it's suffocating the black king. He also can't defend his a5 pawn. My rook is also cutting the king off on the c-file, so there seems to be nothing he can do about queen a5, queen a7. Also, part of the reason I push b6 is not only to stop my opponent from going b6 and shutting things down, but also just to control these potentially important squares. For example, a move like rook c7 is very playable in these positions and something that I potentially wanted to play, especially hitting the queen on e7, to try and take advantage of the weakness of the black king. But yeah, here there is no defense. My opponent resigns. A very interesting game. I've really not seen a system like that played by black before, and it might be viable. Whoa. Is the stream cut out? Oh. Did the stream just cut out, guys? Yeah, A123. I used a plugin. I love butter, yes. Okay. I think I'm going to end the stream here. I've got to go get some food on. Chatting stream is not updating. Oh, wait, let me try and fix that quickly. Okay, that should be working from now if you send a message. Okay, well, someone's actually sent me a bullet game. And you know what? I'll play a quick bullet game and then we'll get going. Then I have to go eat. I have to go eat. Who is Paula Dean? What? Oh, GNA, that was you. Yeah, it's a really tough line for Black to play. G6 is the best move, and a lot of people know that. But like you say, the follow-up is the hard bit. Personally, I love seeing G6, because I know a lot of fun lines against it. The way you played that, though, was very interesting. I think it was fine for a while, to be honest. Alright, see you, Faznaz. Have a good evening. And that was a really interesting game that we played between us. I enjoyed that. Even if I did mess it up for no reason. Alex, any suggestions where I can master Dakar Khan? Should I buy a course? See, courses are great. YouTube videos are great. Computer analysis is great. Analyzing your own games is great. There's so many different ways. There is genuinely so many different ways. See a lot of Grand Prix stuff on the horizon. Yeah. F5 is dangerous. But with the way you had your pieces placed, I couldn't find a way to actually execute it. Couldn't find a way. Be cool, why do you know that? I mean, you must be South American, right? Zytax. Courses for people under 2,000 are a waste, IMO. Not gonna lie. Maybe. Okay, this is a bullet game. I really need to focus. Let's put pressure. Take. This has been on the cards for a while, but it's never done much. I think I do actually know about the rolling cheese competition. It's a thing in Scotland, right? I think. No, I've never heard of Paula Dean. By the sounds of it, you probably do roll cheese down a hill, to be fair. Oh my god, why have I hung a queen? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my days. I've just hung a queen for no reason. Bruv. Oh my god. What was that? This is why I don't play bullet. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm not ending on that. Yeah, I just had a good position. And then I did that. I probably should have just brought my... Oh no, that's losing. Oh no, yeah, that's why I didn't bring my queen back. What a dumb game. Zulfikar. GG, but... Okay, we'll do one more bullet game, but I have to win this one. I have to win this. This is like the equivalent of people tilting and then just continuing to play anyway. This is what I'm doing, which is really bad That's a free pawn. Really bad role model for you guys. That's basically what I'm doing, Be Cool Guy. That's basically what I'm doing. But at least I'm self-aware, right? Makes it alright. I'm a pawn up, so that's good. Always nice to be a pawn up. Okay, let's go on the B file. Let's go C5. I'm one of the best in that regard. What, being self-aware of it? Let's go knight e4. Not by chess, though. What are you on about? Let's take. Rook c8. If c4, then d4. We're up a pawn. I don't want to take because of this. And my a pawn becomes weak. Losing 50 games in a row and going back to the 1800 purgatory. Yeah. Okay, I like my queen on this square. This is a nice square. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, this is good. Let's push. Offer a trade of rooks. I think that's good. Or, oh wait, maybe the king gets there. Oh. No, the king's too fast. Oh, that was really silly. Oh my, what am I doing? Okay, it's fine. I thought I was hanging f7. Here, here, here. Here. No. I don't know why I just went for that trade. That was really bad. And I should be completely losing. Yeah. Dude. Why am I just getting beaten by everyone? Okay, no more bullet. No more bullet. I refuse to play bullet. That's why. It's not just me being bad at chess, I swear. GG though, mate. GG. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing. It's a bad day to be watching the Chess Centurion stream. Or maybe it's just a bad day to be the Chess Centurion. Maybe every day is a bad day to be the Chess Centurion. That's not true, though. That can't be true. Maybe that one at the start of your bullet elo doesn't... Maybe that one at the start of your bullet elo doesn't belong there. I don't know what you mean. My bullet... I suck at bullets so much. I can't play with that kind of time pressure. Like, I really, really struggle. I'm much better at slow time controls, like classical is my best time control for sure. Let's do this. Take then take. Well, it's kind of trash for chess development anyway. I mean, yeah, but it is a skill within itself, though. Maybe there's this. And if this, then 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 this. Bro means you should be 800. Maybe. My bullet is really bad. Here, 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 here. Here, here. Am I up a pawn there? I think I'm up a pawn. Take, 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 take. No, I'm down a piece. Ah. Huh. I think I have to take that then. And allow this. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, well he lets me off the hook a little bit, although I do just have to retreat the knight. I can't go there either, because after take, I lose my bishop. So, yeah, I lose the pawn. It's not the end of the world. It's really not that big a deal, but it's entirely intuition, pattern recognition, no thought, no point in building that in a game mode where you can't think about your moves. Yeah, yeah. If your goal is improvement, obviously don't play Bullet. Bullet's just supposed to be a fun game mode, but... Yeah, I suppose you could use it to build muscle memory for openings. GNA, what is LSB and DSB? I'm just going to take a massive center here. I'm going to take a humongous center. Yeah, I know A123. The things I do for my fans, eh? The things I do. And the amount of you that still aren't subscribed, it makes my blood boil. Makes my blood boil. Okay. Do I read chess books? Sometimes. Sometimes. Light square bishop, dark square bishop. Oh, right. Light square bishop was hanging at the end. Yeah, but I think my issue was that my opponent takes my he takes my bishop on e7 with check. I think that was my issue. Team X Deep, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Spiral subbed, my guy. Please make a video about participating in the rolling cheese competition. Oh, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I will be there. Go knight e5. Looks like a good square. Honestly, I'm not sure how to make progress here. Okay, well, that provides an answer. I'll lose this pawn, but I'll take this. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, GNA, that's why I rejected it. If the check didn't exist, then it would have worked. It would have worked. Because yes, I take the light square bishop, the dark square bishop dies, and I take his dark square bishop. But I had to reject it because I just sounded Liverpudlian then. Oh my god. Because yeah, the knight takes on e7 with check. That was the problem. At least I think that was an issue. That was my thought process anyway. This knight is actually really badly placed. And these pawns are awesome. Yeah, if queen here, then I was going to do this. It's also maybe threatening this. I could play the move g6. Although if he takes here, his knight hangs, so maybe I just do this. Yeah, let's do that. Can't help it, you're a born lever puller. Don't think so. This is defended. Bishop g5. In which position? Because queen h5, I can go bishop h6, but my bishop's a bit pinned there. I'm a pawn up here with a pretty dominant position. I don't really play either of those Sicilians. Don't really play either of them. I used to play the dragon though. I quite enjoyed the dragon. If I had to pick one, the dragon. But I only played it because the name sounded cool. Okay, GG. GG. That was an interesting game. Yeah, good game. Okay. I am starving. I'm starving. I've got to go make dinner. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I will be streaming again at some point. And if you want to catch the playback of the stream, just rewind. It'll be on my channel anyway. So yeah, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you next